Hey YouTube, Viper Nest here for episode 64 of my 2.1 Let's Play. And as you can see, we have a net loss of ethanol. But we do have plenty of biomass. More so than what I really need, and more so than what the farm stills can actually process. I mean, I have 3 stills full of it, but they're not producing biomass, or not biomass, ethanol at a very fast rate. Oh, my chicken despawned. Oh well, we got a lot of eggs. So, the plan for today is to correct that. Now, to do that, I'm going to need some stills, which means I need bronze. And I'll need 8, 16, 24. Sounds about right. Yep, cool. Alright, so now we need a still. Craft a whole bunch of glass. How am I doing on sand? We're doing alright. We get sand from the farm, so it's not that bad. Alright. We have 3 stills. So now what I'm going to do is actually very similar to what I did with the oil and fuel back here, which I've already prepared, mostly. Some spots need to be connected, like the energy conduit and everything. I am actually going to put these guys here. They're filling up with biomass. Yep. So the biomass is just coming over from this tank. I just connected it to the pipe that's underneath. As you can see, we used quite a bit, but it got refilled really fast. And with the fruit juice I have, I shouldn't have that much issue with biomass. Alright, so let's see. These guys are full of biomass now. These I need to set to ignore and output. So far so good. Let's see. I'm going to need some ducts and some conduit. Might need some more. We'll see. No, it should be good. There we go. So now these things have power and we'll start producing ethanol. Let's do that really quick because I want to make sure it's going to build up. Plus, we still need to connect it up on the top. I can't go up there. Now, we'll actually have to move this guy. And we'll just put him right there. And I will need another... Actually, would I? Or... Yeah, I still do. There we go. And so that should drain into the tank. Yep, I can see it draining. That's just a slight buildup from the other machines because this is all still empty. How are we doing? Still doing pretty good. We'll let those build a little bit. So we'll run over to the farm real quick and take a look at the production over there and see how it's doing. Yep, so that's all empty. The tank is now empty. And it is raining outside. So that means we should not see any more. Why do we still see more coming in? It's almost like it's stuck in the pipes. Let's see here. Okay, I think it's just the general, it's about how much we're making from that set. Alright. Since these things have a nice little build, let's go ahead and export these. So, hopefully with these 6 stills, we will have a net gain. Yeah, we're getting a net gain, which is good. As long as I don't add any more ethanol engines. Or engines that will run on the ethanol. Because most of it's actually coming to the, how many am I using down here? 2, or more than 2. 8. And 12. So we got 12 here. I'm running pretty close to 12 on the other one too. Oh yeah, I ran into an issue. You can see some of these engines are actually off. I was actually running out of steam. Was running out of steam, not because I didn't have enough elementum, but if you notice, this thing's running at a higher output now. It's running at a higher output because I hooked up this thing to it. And I did that because this was actually draining this energy cell, which in turn was draining my resident energy cell. Which is building up. You see, I had to lower it to just under 1,000 just to gain, which we aren't even gaining. I'm actually losing more. What the? I was gaining more. Oh, because I shut down those engines. I may need to make another boiler for this stuff. Yeah, I think it's time for another boiler. This one's hardly keeping up. That, or I need to figure out another energy source. Maybe do something similar to over here. Just do like a line of engines. I don't know. We'll figure it out. How's this guy doing? Yeah, he's draining everything into this guy, which is putting out a lot more RF per tick, but these things chew up a lot more. Oh well, we'll keep an eye on it. Eventually I'll have to replace those turbines if they keep running that way. Oh, come on. You know, and I had a comment, a YouTube comment about sprucing up the exterior. Now, I'm not very decorative. I'm going to start with that. This is probably the most decorative thing I've done in my base or in any of my Let's Plays, whether recorded or not. I mean, I actually am very proud of the way these two rooms turned out. Well, three, however you want to look at it. And it took a while to come up with even a relatively nice design to do this. I mean, at first I had just this moss stone, and then I did the mossy stone bricks, and that looked a little bit better. I threw in some moss stone just to kind of offset it a little bit, so it wasn't the same thing. Making this look like a ender or nether fortress thing. Yeah. Same with this one with the red lights. Just something I've never done before, normally done. Now, you could say I did it to this one. I swapped out to obsidian bricks, or obsidian in general, because of the incident I had where this wall was blown out, which is part of the reason why there's only this small line of glass and the warding. But I switched it to obsidian, but I didn't like just plain obsidian. I wanted to make it look a little nicer, and that's why I did the bricks. So yeah, I did, and this, I just was having fun. So yeah, I'm not very artistic with stuff. I mean, geez, even the house and the add-ons were actually originally done by Direwolf, and I just used it because I kind of like the design. It's like you got 4 9x9s connected, and the other rooms, even though they don't look like 9x9s, it's essentially the same thing. Add some more glass for the drop chute. So yeah, I'm not very artistic with this stuff, especially, I mean, I bumped out the lower part of that wall just for the golem. That right there should say how artistic I am. But yeah, I don't know. I will maybe try and do something. No guarantees. I'll have to think about it and what I want to do. But yeah. You know what? Let's throw some of the stuff in the inventory. Actually, you know what? I want my spell book. But those can go in there, so can that. Well, you know what? Let me keep the wand. The book can go away. Okay. There. I'm a little annoyed by those things just hanging out there. Now let's see. I need to kind of go somewhere that I've never explored, because there are some pneumatic craft plants in the Nether. Problem is, because this world was generated before pneumaticraft was added, the chunks I've explored will not have it. So I have to go find new chunks. Hello! Ah! Did not see them. So let's see. I think, if I remember, some of it's like a helium plant, and so that's up at the top. What is this? Glow shroom. Hello, ouch! Don't want to land on those. Got some bees following me. Come and get me. Ah! Man, the nether is so much more dangerous with all these things here. Ah, yes, here's what I was looking for. Helium plants. Gotta get pretty close for these things, because if they touch the ground or touch back into nether, they will basically plant themselves. Oh, yes, and here's the other ones. So if I just hit it, see, it just replants. So yeah, hit it and grab it. And that one replanted. Yeah, that stuff sets me on fire when I hit it or touch it. Ooh, another fortress. And a gas out there. Oh well, I got what I needed, so let's start making our way back. So I had to travel a long way. One of those phantom things. Just to even find this stuff, and nope, that's not an exit. There's the home on the radar. Another beehive. Or whatever those things are called. Hello. A couple more things. Hello. Gas are all over the place. Ah, yes, here's the exit. It's the attack of the gas. Well, that was fun. Alright, over to the Witchery Island. You might have noticed I moved the farm over. That was because when I was here, if the leaves grew into these trees, the harvester will start cutting down these trees. And since the majority of them are connected together at some point, it was basically destroying my whole forest up here, including my Spanish moss, which I need to have grow. So I moved it over. Works pretty good. We're actually starting to get a surplus of saplings. I believe the planter is now full. Well, close to it. A couple of them aren't full. Well, it probably just replanted, that's why. Turn this on, force some to grow. Alright. We'll let that run. You know, there's one good thing that came out of the laser. I had enough items to make the staff. If you remember, I could only make one of it, which was the one with the nether star. Actually, I could make that because I had topaz, ruby, I had endstone, because even though I haven't been to the end, I found some hives. I got both of those. In fact, I actually had this in block form. And I got the sapphire. So now I have enough to make the staff. And I think it goes... Oh, it goes that way. There we go. Now, what's so great about the staff? Well, and to be perfectly honest, I am guessing, if I remember correctly, let me sleep, this will create the promised land. So, and to do that, so let's go outside. Zombies burning. Let's see, where do I want to create this? You know what, let's create up here, because it's actually the island will be very high in the air. Yep, there we go. Now we got depleted staff, so we will come up here. We now have our portal to the promised land. Before I go in there, let me go get a linking book. There will be it'll be like the Nether, you got another portal on the other end, but I want to have a linking book to it. There we go. And take one of those. Now, I don't remember if mobs can... I don't know if mobs can spawn up here. In fact, this is actually the first time I've generated the promised land in any of my games. Mainly because you have to have a nether star, and I never really get to a point where I can get nether stars very easily. So, there we go. We'll just put some torches up on the end, up in here, just to be safe. And there we go. Alright, I have a overworld linking book. I have a unlinked linking book. Alright, I am ready to go. Downloading terrain. This is exciting. I've never really been to the promised land. I've never done it even in creative. Let the world generate a little bit. If I remember, it's kind of like an island system, yeah. So let's make a waypoint. So I know where the exit is. And we'll just jump down. Flag stops. Unfortunately, creepers enemies will still spawn here. If I do F11, you can see if it's dark or night, they will spawn. New terrain and everything. Oh, cool, we got a witch over there. Come on. There we go. Covenant witch. These are rare. Don't die. Please don't die. There we go. Come back. I want to talk to you. I guess I gotta do a little more witchery to even talk to him. Alright, good to know. Kinda hard to fly around when there's so much lag from World Gen. I don't think there's anything special to do in here. Just a couple of different ores or different blocks. As you can see down there, and I think those are like clouds you can go walk on. So, yep, let's head back, and I will explore this a little bit more and get the world to generate so that next time we come here it's not so laggy. And we'll actually just put our overworld book here. And I need another lectern. Promised Land. There we go. I'm surprised those haven't gone in there. Let's see if I make that a higher priority, because this is partitioned, so it should be fine. But anyways, with the Covenant Witch, if I'm guessing you have to know Witchery a little bit more. Alright, we're still doing good, gain and net gain. Once you do Witchery a little bit more, you can do a quest for them. And when you complete the quest, they will become part of your Covenant. Now, I don't understand how the whole thing works because I'm still relatively new to, or very new to Witchery. So, as I find out more, I will let you guys know and try and show as much as I can on camera. Sometimes it's easier if I can do it off camera just to get it done and ready to go. We're almost full of fuel. Maybe I might make a fuel boiler. That's what I think I need. A liquid boiler. Yeah, this is what we need. So furnace, steel plates, iron bars, some charge bar or fire charges. How many of those do I got? I only got one extra. Alright, oh, there it is. Oof. I got some blaze rod. Let's craft some more powder. And it's a crafting recipe because you get more when you pulverize them. Which I should do the same. Let's take off wood pulp. I don't need that. So let's see if I... Bone. That's what I need. Bones. Actually, you know what? No, I need that. Get bone meal. I think you get like 3. Well, actually, you get 3 normally. How many do you get from here? I had 4. I had 4 on me, so it looks like I get 6. Oh, that bat's annoying. I don't know where it is either. Yep, 6. There we go. And we'll put this one in here. And we'll put that away. I also want to say it's stuck in the wall. Oh, I'll have to hunt it down. But not right now. Oh, wow. Not generating enough RF. Okay, yeah, I will have to get that liquid boiler going very, very soon. Before I run out of power. Let's turn that on. We'll see. Are we producing enough? It's not moving. That's somewhat of a good sign. Hey, look at that. We get our singularity. Alright, yeah, I will craft a liquid fuel boiler, and get one set up and ready to go, and it's going to generate steam just like that one is. Let's see, where do I want to put it? I still need access to that stuff. I thought about taking this out and putting it face to face so that I could just connect into the conduit, but well, you know, I might still do that. Let's see. So, oosh. You know, putting the engines and then connecting the conduits would block that off. Unless I pulled it out far enough that I could come over on the side of it. Yeah, So I don't want to put it any more over this way, but we'll see. I'll figure something out. We'll get it put somewhere. Unfortunately, it is the wrapping up point, so this is ViperNest signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys on the next episode. See you later.